Hey, what is up guys, it's godsunit here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making a video on ranks slash levels. So basically what this is going to have is it's going to have a level progress bar, it's going to have the actual level, and it's going to have your prestige. So basically all this stuff is going to be for realms or servers, and I'm going to be splitting this up into 4 different parts. So basically the green part is how the leveling up and prestiging system works, the main commands for it. The blue part is the Titleraw, so basically the little action bar you see, which showcases your level progress bar, and the prestige. This shows your buffs for prestiging, the yellow, and the red shows your buffs for leveling up. So these 4 commands are the main commands which level up your progress bar, which levels you up automatically. And then this is the prestige. So how you level up is using these commands, and this is a little bit complicated, I understand. So basically what this means is that every time, let's get some amethyst shards, and let's get a turtle spawn egg. So basically, if I have a sea turtle, and I throw an amethyst shard, you will see that my level progress bar goes up, because every time you feed a turtle an amethyst shard, your level goes up. And then let me get a netherite ingot as well, and when I throw this, it goes up a lot higher. So these are the 2 things that level up your progress bar. Now these are just examples, you can tie this to literally anything you want, so stepping on a block, jumping, or anything that you know how to do with commands. So anything you can detect, you can make it level you up. So for my example, I just have throwing an amethyst shard at a sea turtle, or basically feeding it to it, or a netherite ingot. So that just levels you up just like that. So now I am level 1. So I can throw netherite and it will just keep on leveling me up. And as you saw there, when I leveled up past 5, I have infinite cookies now. So now I just have a bunch of cookies, and I can keep throwing more netherite ingots at this turtle, and it will keep leveling me up. But then when I hit 10, it will upgrade to steak. And I can keep throwing netherite ingots. Sorry, that didn't hit him. So I can keep doing this, and I can level up to 15, which is golden carrots. So that is the level up buff for that. And I can do the rest with amethyst shards, and then I'll have to get out more. So yeah, that is basically how this works, and this is the final level. So I have a golden apple, and I have infinite golden apples now. So now I have, as you can see, I have 21 amethyst shards. If I throw these at the turtle, he actually won't pick them up because level 20 is the max level. And you see I still have 21, so if I throw it, I can just go pick it up because I'm maxed out. So now, this is when I'd prestige. I don't have to prestige, but if I go over to this button and I press prestige, it takes my levels away, I'm reset to nothing, and I do have a buff. So that's basically what this does. So every time you prestige, it'll give you a new buff, and it will not replace your old buff either. So this buff will be permanent. Once you prestige, you can't go back or anything like that. You can't prestige your prestiges, you know what I mean? So yeah. So then you do have to level up again and again. So I'm not going to show that, obviously. I'm just going to give myself each prestige. So scoreboard players, add at S. Prestige 1. So now, as you can see, I have speed, and as you can see, I have speed 2 and haste 2, so this would be my upgrades. And then if I upgrade it once more, I have regeneration 2. If I upgrade it once more, I have jump boost 2. And let's just upgrade it once more, which this is the max level. Obviously I can upgrade it more with straight up commands, but if I were to feed up this turtle, it would only level me up to 20, and it would not give me a larger prestige. So if I go and give myself level, I think 18, right? Yes, now I'm at level 20, and if I go over here and I press Prestige, I can no longer Prestige as this is the cap. So if I even throw like netherite ingots, I can't even level up my progress bar. I will be stuck. So level 20 Prestige 5 is the max amount of buffs you can have. So you get infinite golden apples and those 5 buffs. So now let's get right into the tutorial. Okay, so starting off, we are going to do the green command. So basically, the most important thing we're going to start with is the scoreboard. So scoreboard objectives, add, and then you want to add level, LPB, and prestige. So you just do level dummy, for example, and it says I already have that, which is fine. So these are the 5 scoreboards you are going to need for this. Now, once you have these scoreboards, you're going to have these 3 command blocks. These command blocks are going to be repeat, unconditional, always active, and then the next one is going to be chain, unconditional, always active. So it just says scoreboard players add at a LPB 0. So basically this is making sure that they have that scoreboard enabled. This way the bar at the bottom, the action bar shows up, and then you're just going to do this for every single one. So scoreboard players add at a level 0, chain unconditional always active. Same for this one, chain unconditional always active. Scoreboard players add at a prestige 0. So this is just making sure that they have the scoreboard enabled. Now for the next thing, this is a little bit more complicated, but I will explain it. So execute at e type equals turtle tilde tilde tilde. So this is executing every turtle in the world. Execute at e name equals netherite ingot r equals 0.5. So this is every netherite ingot that is literally inside the hitbox of the turtle. And then it's executing any player. So at p, the closest player within a radius of 5 blocks. Tilde tilde tilde. Scoreboard players add at s scores equals level equals not 20 and above. Level progress bar 3. So basically what this is doing is if there is a netherite ingot within the hitbox of the turtle, the closest player within a radius of 5 will receive their level progress bar going up by 3 as long as their score is not over 20. So if it's over 20, that means they cannot progress this bar any higher. And then this command is just saying every netherite ingot that is within a turtle is getting killed. So execute at e type equals turtle tilde tilde tilde. Execute at e name equals netherite ingot r equals 0.5 tilde 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 kill at s. And then it's the exact same command just with amethyst shards, and it's only LPB 1. So execute at e type equals turtle tilde tilde tilde. Execute at e name equals amethyst shard r equals 0.5 tilde tilde tilde. Execute at p r equals 5 tilde tilde tilde. Scoreboard players add at s scores equals level equals not 20 LPB 1. Then same thing once again. This is killing all amethyst shards that are within the hitbox of the turtle, and it's just killing them. Next thing is every time you level up, it will play the random.toast sound effect. So execute at a tilde 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 play sound random.toast at a scores equals LPB equals 10 tilde 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 10. So basically this is just going to say if you are at this progress bar, then we are going to play this sound. So that's every time you level up, that's what your progress bar would say. Now for this, scoreboard players add at a scores equals LPB equals 10, level equals 19 or below, level 1. So as long as your level is below 19, you will level up. If it's 19 or below, so this means after you're level 20, you can no longer level up. Then this next command is scoreboard players set LPB equals 10, LPB 0. So basically, this is just resetting your progress bar so that you're not constantly leveling up over and over and over. Now for the prestige. So if I press prestige, nothing's going to happen because I'm prestige 5, and this is how that works. So this is scoreboard players add at p r equals 5, scores equals level equals 20, prestige equals 4. So as long as their prestige is no greater than 4, this will work, and as long as their level is 20, so they can't be level 18, 19, they have to be at the max level of 20, add 1 prestige. Then this is just putting their level down to 0, so scoreboard players set at P R equals 4, so within the radius of 4 blocks, scores equals level equals 20, so as long as their level is 20, this way they're not getting rid of their levels if they're not level 20, and it's making them level 0. Now this last command for this part is scoreboard players set at A scores equals LPB equals 11 and up to LPB 10. So basically all this is doing is it's saying if your level progress bar goes up any more than 10, it is automatically set back to 10 because that's the max. Now this is scoreboard player set at A scores equals prestige 5, level equals 22, level progress bar 0. So this means that your level progress bar will never go up if your prestige is 5 and above and if your level is 20. So this is just saying that, you know, if you're maxed out, then your level progress bar won't go up, and it won't steal anything. So now we are going to move on to the blue section, and this section is just the action bar. So this section is going to look a lot more complicated, but it's actually not that complicated once you know what you're doing. So if we go inside here, these all look very, very similar. So execute at A scores equals LPB equals 0 tilde 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 Titleraw at S action bar. So the reason we're executing at A instead of just giving everyone this action bar is because this score really matters, because all these scores are based off the level progress bar. So as you can see, this level progress bar is completely grayed out because it's at 0. And then it will go and it will say the level and everything like that. So basically, I will make sure that in the description I put this command and you will have to change it on your own. But yeah, so this is just the simple command right here, and that is all for this. So you can look at it and you can copy it down. I'm not obviously going to say all of this, but if you do need it, it will be in the description, and then you can edit it on your own to change the color of the progress bar and to change the level of the progress bar. So I will go over and show you what this looks like. And the next ones I can show you, but I will not actually do that. I will not put every single one in the description because it's unnecessary. And one important thing as we're getting to the end here, I am not putting level 10 because level 10 is unnecessary, because as soon as you hit level 10 you will be put back to 0 anyways, so that really doesn't matter. Next, we are moving on to the yellow part, and these are the prestige buffs. I don't know why I didn't put level buffs first, but that doesn't really matter. So this can be literally any command you want. So you can literally, if you wanted to, you could remove that effect, and this could just be the straight up command, and then whatever buff you want to add, anything you want, literally. So if I wanted to effect at S nausea or something, anything you want can go here. It really doesn't matter. All that matters is the execute at A scores equals prestige equals 1 and above tilde tilde tilde. So if you didn't want prestige 2 to have the same buff, then you would just remove the 2 dots here, or you can add them if you want it to be on every prestige after 1. So that's how all of these work. So after prestige 2, prestige 3, prestige 4, and prestige 5. So the command after the execute doesn't really matter. It can be any buff you want for that player. Just make sure you put at S as the player name. And for the level up buffs, this is a little bit more complicated. So this is for the level 0 to 4, so it's replace item entity at S slots at hotbar 8 diamond 1 1. So basically, this is an item lock. So once if I was level 0, I wouldn't be able to do anything with that diamond or anything like that. And then execute at A scores equals level equals 5 to 9. So this is anyone who's level 5 to 9 and nothing else. So no other level from those ranges. Replace item entity NS slot hotbar 8 cookie. So this is just giving them a cookie in the slot in the hotbar slot 8. And then it's pretty much the same command for all of these. Execute at a scores equals level equals 10 to 14. Replace item entity NS slot.hotbar 8 cooked beef. So this is just changing the food out over and over. You can see these commands right here. It's just changing the food every time until you are maxed out, and it gives you a golden apple. So obviously you never have to prestige. You can stay at level 20, you will get your golden apple, but prestiging obviously would be the best option for you, and this can be completely customized. I will leave a world download in the description as well so that you guys can see the commands for yourself. But other than that, this is completely customizable, and this is just, you know, an example. So you guys can make this into whatever you want, and this is kind of just showing you how you would go about doing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if this was helpful, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and maybe share this with a friend who it might also help. Yeah, and thank you guys for watching. I do have a Discord in the description, and I also have a link to my social, so if you have any questions for me, you can go in through either of those things, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.